What up guys, I'm your boy J Tunes and welcome back to the MadPack Adventures. Now in the last episode we started working with Thaumcraft. We started getting that stuff going and I've done actually quite a bit with Thaumcraft off camera that I'm going to talk to you here in just a moment about all that good stuff. But first, before we do that, I actually need to put all that stuff away. Before we do that, I've also done a lot to the base. As you guys can see right out here, I got the dome is now complete. And guys, by the time I was done with Thaumcraft and doing the dome, I was ready to pull my hair out. I was ready to, honestly, I think I felt like I was going to go, I don't know, jump off of somewhere, pull my hair out. I don't really know. I didn't feel so good afterwards. It took ages. My patience were at its last straw, to be honest. To be real, that's how I felt when I was done. The dome itself took me about 3.5 hours to do. To get all these blocks in. It took ages. It took forever. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It took a long time. Now, it didn't take long right here to do this, but it took forever here. Maybe because I'm just a bad builder, but boy, did it take ages. The corners were the hardest for the dome here. But as you guys can see, the dome is now placed in, and I decided to go with the brick glass because it would ended up looking like this. And I know I've already talked about it. It looks like there's nothing there, but I promise you, there's glass right there. And I'm honestly thinking about removing this here just because I don't like the glass, the see-through glass, or the, not the see-through glass, but the transparent glass, basically, which glass is transparent, but, you know, with no texture in Minecraft, right? The glass like this, I think it looks amazing, right? Like this, because we can tell it's actually a window, and we can see, you know, the white, or we can see that it has an edging, right? For this, so it doesn't look, it looks pretty, it looks like a window, right? It looks like a window with, you know, but when we're looking here, you can't tell that there's anything there. So I'm honestly thinking about just putting stone bricks here. But then again, the reason I haven't done it is because it's supposed to be a skylight. And skylights, you know, make sense. I don't know. Let me know down below if we should change this or not, guys. I honestly don't know, to be real. Leave it with the clear glass, or if we should put some brick, some glass brick there. I don't really know. Let me know down below what you guys think. Let me go ahead and also show you really quickly what it looks like from afar. So basically, like I said, the mushroom house dome, you know, it looks like a mushroom cloud, right? Or a mushroom. Not the other things you guys were thinking about before we started building this. But it's now complete, and that's what it looks like. It honestly reminds me of the freaking Jetsons. It really, really does. So it is now done and complete. Now, I was also putting some glowstone in corners, and now I started doing the lighting with the glowstone, but I'm looking for alternative lighting now. I'm not sick of glowstone, but every build that we do, we use a whole bunch of glowstone or torches. I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know. There's 2 questions I want to ask you guys real quick because you guys are better at mods than I am. Question number 1 is there alternative lights? I know Bibliocraft, I think it's called, has those lights, those lanterns that we used in Hexit. I don't want to use those. I mean, we might end up using them. It's actually, if we do lights, should it pop? No. Oh, yes, right here. So these the lanterns, right? We can make those, or we can use torches or glowstone, but I'm looking for something, an alternative, like a futuristic type lights, I guess, light source. I don't really know. Guys, if you know a mod that you can do that, or that does that, some, you know, better lighting, I guess, or cooler, I don't know, cooler lights, right? Let me know down below if you guys know of anything that does that. I've been looking through all the mod, through not enough items. I can't find anything. Maybe you guys know, and it will help me out if you guys can leave that down below in the comments. Now, the other question that I have, and I put this on Twitter, I don't think I ever got a response for it, but do you guys know if there's some type of suit of armor or something that we can make that allows me to breathe underwater? Because the next part for this project here is to build a underwater dome. An underwater dome, because we are going to be putting things underwater and have a living area underwater, but that requires me to see underwater, number 1, which night vision doesn't work underwater. To see underwater and also to breathe underwater. So if there's some type of suit if there's some type of suit or something I can make that allows me to breathe and see underwater, please let me know so we can get on that, so we can continue working on this area here. Yeah, let me know down below if you guys would be so kind. That would help out so much. Now, like I was talking about with the lighting, I did start putting down glowstone everywhere, and then I just got sick of doing it because, you know, it's always the same type of pattern with the glowstone. I'm just looking for alternative light. But then, without putting up the light, I was getting mobs spawning inside of the building because I was staying up past nighttime, or past, yeah, well, it hit nighttime, and then mobs would spawn. I would have to kill them. But what I decided to do to fix that was make this torch. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open this up and bring this up for you guys that don't know this. In extra utilities, there's this torch right here that is basically, this is the recipe to make the chandeliers, which we could use chandeliers, but it has a torch look. I'm looking for some like futuristic type lighting. But anyway, back to the story. This torch, basically, you take this stuff and you make that. I made one. What this basically does, it prevents mobs from spawning within 64 block radius. No matter what the light level is, there's no mobs that can spawn in a 64 block radius from where I placed the torch. So our house should be protected from any mob spawning, which is great. I mean, it won't take effect if there's a mob spawner or cursed earth. But besides that, no mobs can spawn inside of our house anymore, which is great. But yeah, that's basically what I've done off of camera with that stuff there, which is quite a bit. But I've also done something else. Well, I started working with Thaumcraft, and what I basically did with Thaumcraft, you guys might get a little upset, is I think I've collected all the freaking aspects that Thaumcraft has to offer, to be honest. I feel like I've collected them all. If we take a look here really quickly, and we go through all of these, these are all the ones I've collected. I think I've gotten them all. There's pages and pages. Now, the only bad side to all of this is that I don't know what makes what. You know what I'm saying? Like, this tells me here, but I'm going to be mad slow when it comes to doing, like, the research minigame, which we're going to do here in just a second. But the way I got this was basically, all I did was this. I went around, and those are all of the materials that actually give that stuff. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names because I'm probably going to butcher them regardless. But, but yeah, anyway, what I did was this. I started laying down blocks that we had inside of our storage area, and then just clicking on them and seeing if we could unlock stuff. And then I realized, you know what, we don't even need to do that. Actually, I think, did I get them all? You can even do this stuff here. So basically, this is all I did. You know, off camera, it took ages to do this. There's the shift key is so damn broken. I have another keyboard I want to try out. The only problem is, because my shift key is broken, but the keyboard is actually a mechanical keyboard, and I don't want to bother you guys with the ear things, with the clicking. I think it'll be annoying in the videos, but anyway, that's besides the point. But anyway, I did that all off camera like this, and basically what I did is I went through all of our storage, all the storage, and I grabbed every material there was, well, most of it anyway, and basically what I did was this. For example, like this helmet I haven't done, iron helmet, I would throw it on the ground and then use the meter on it to grab that, and that's how I would get the aspect. So I sat here for hours doing both the aspect part of this and also doing the dome, guys. Hopefully you guys aren't too upset, but like I said, it was real repetitive. The aspect thing was actually super boring, but we got it done, and now we can start moving on. Now, what we're going to do here really quickly is this. This is a research that we found in the last episode. Well, not found. We combined in the fragments, and we got that research, and now this is the minigame that's over here. Let me go ahead and close that. This is a minigame. So basically what we need to do is have this thing connect with this thing. So the ingot has to basically connect with the wand, right? We're going to call that a wand. I don't even care what the name is, but I'm just going to call them whatever the hell comes to mind. So we have to connect the ingot to the wand. The only way by doing that is actually looking up these aspects and seeing what compounds or what aspects combined to then make, So basically, we got to find the wand, which is right here. It takes the fish and the ore, right? The little ball to connect, or to combine to make that, and then it requires, so we can use that. That could probably connect, and then we have to find the ingot. Where the hell is the ingot? Hold on. Let's find the ingot here, and we have to try to find the aspects that match, right? So it's Saxtum, and that will make. So Saxtum plus that will then make, and that is actually connected to this. Okay, so we could do this. Let's do. Hold on, time out. Let's go ahead and try this, right? Let's see if we know how to do this. So we're gonna grab Saxtum, right? which is, what the hell did it look like? See, I rather like the animate, like get the picture in my head, so we're just gonna call it the cube. So the cube, place it here. It didn't connect. Why didn't it connect? Huh. Hold on, did I do that wrong or something? I thought it was well, did I pick the, maybe, yeah, Saxton? It combines to make this. I thought we were supposed to get the, hold on, am I doing this wrong? Hold on, time out. Oh, is that connected? I feel like that might not be connected. Hold on, let's, that should have connected. Oh, but and then Saxton, it'll actually be different regardless, because Saxton, what requires to make Saxton is what? This is where things start getting complicated. See what I'm saying? Then it's Terra, but nothing combines to make Terra. What then combines to make Terra? Let's see if we can find Terra. Mountain, where the hell is it? Terra, Terra, Terra. Where the hell are you, Terra? Terra, Terra. It's just a primal. It's just a primal. Okay, so, alright, I think I'm doing this completely wrong. But if we grab the fish, which the fish is over here, that's still not linked. Are you kidding me? I know this connects to... Nope, it doesn't connect to that. No, it's this, damn it. This, right? And then, will this connect to it? That connects fine. And then if we do... What connects to that, though? What the hell will connect to that that connects these two together? I wonder. And I can't put the same one next to each other, right? Nope, that connects there. We could do it inefficiently and do it this way. That connects. It's done. We got the research complete, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. The minigames are quite complicated. That's the first time ever doing it. I've seen it in the tutorial, but I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. If you guys, I'm going to go back and watch that tutorial again on that. But basically, that's the minigame. Then you get the recipe, and we're going to sleep here. And as we can see, the torch is working because we're not getting any mobs to spawn. But then we just go right over here, the discovery, and we can go ahead and eat that, right? We can go ahead and eat that, and we've learned that. So now if we go into our book here, we can go ahead and we see that that was it unlocked this thing right here, which is under Alchemy, and then that's gonna, it tells you how to go ahead and make that, which is basically, you take ingots, some iron ingots, throw it inside of a crucible, and it makes the Thaumcraft ingot, right? And then that, you know, we can then make other weapons and tools and cool-ass looking gear as well. So that's pretty cool. We unlock that, and now what we can also do, because we've gotten all these aspects, is actually start unlocking a bunch of this other stuff, which we're gonna have to learn how to do. We can actually, let's start, actually, what I want to really get into is golems, and I also want to make this here. But it requires, so we don't have enough to purchase here. Let's start with the golems, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do that. So we just unlocked this, which basically is a hungry chest, which just picks up items if it's close next to it. But this is the problem. Inside of the arcane bench, we then have to place like all the materials, and then we have to place the wand with V, which is the stuff that we have to go out and collect, right? Because as we can see at the top, if I do, nope, can't do it there. If at the top left-hand corner, those things are supposed to be filled in with magic, so we can actually do to make items. So we're pretty much screwed. We have to go out and get some. Oh, that just unlocked the golems as well. To get magic, right? Yep. And to make the damn straw golem, we're gonna have to use a crucible. Damn it! How the hell do you do the crucible? Which is what? Okay, we can actually make that right now. Right, let's do that. It's a cauldron, and then maybe we can do that. Maybe. We grab our cauldron, and we do... Oh, you know what? I don't think I have any magic inside of my wand. We could have a problem here. Did that work? I thought I was supposed to just... Didn't it just say for us to throw it down and click on it? Maybe? Maybe it's because I don't have any freaking magic inside of my damn... Yep, you're supposed to throw it on the ground. Yep, and you're supposed to use magic. We don't have any magic. We have to go out looking for magic here, guys. Otherwise, we will not be able to further anything, really, in this mod, which kind of sucks. But you know what? We've opened up the golems. What is this? Oh, This is what we need to do. We need to trap mods. What do we need here? Let's combine those things. So we need to make some more of the sun. So basically, open this up, hit this here. We're going to make some sun, which requires the wand and air. So we're going to grab the wand. Where's the wand? We need some air. Place that there. We're going to grab some wand right there. And then we're going to combine a bunch of this stuff here. And right down here is showing us that we are getting some sun. And now, if we click in our book here, we should be able to see. Yep, now we have enough. We can go ahead and open that up, and that, okay, advanced. Did we get another nope, no research there. No mini game. And then, damn, we need some more sun. And what do we do with this? So, saving some for later. Let's just go ahead and learn all this stuff, guys, honestly, because we're gonna get into this like really soon. And then node in a jar. Okay, and we need to learn that as well. We need to learn all this stuff here. This is like really, really important stuff for us. So let's go ahead and make some more of that, which we don't have much air either, and we really don't have much of anything. So let's go ahead and just combine a couple of these here to help us out just a little bit to finish doing this research, and then we're going to go out. So we need to get the master one going. That's now complete, right? We got that. You have added further, okay? And you'll be able to draw 3V from and you'll be able to do it faster. So this is going to help us gain ores a bit quicker. And you know what? Let's just learn everything. Hell with it, right? I'm probably wasting all the aspects, though, to be honest, which we shouldn't be doing. We shouldn't be doing, to be honest. But I'm sure this is going to help us in the long run. Deconstruction table. That sounds pretty legit. I want to do. Let's make that. Let's do that. What do we have to do? It requires magic. Damn it. We can make one of those, though. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we're just learning some research. Should we just finish it off, honestly? Should we just learn everything else here? I don't really know what the hell it does, to be real. But we're just going to go ahead and learn everything, even though I'm wasting aspects here. Research, we can duplicate things that we discover now, I think, with that. Yeah, we're wasting a lot of the different aspects that I've collected. And you can only collect it from the materials one time. So I've collected all of the different materials that I could. So anyway, now that we've done some of that, what we need to go out and do is try to trap some nodes inside of our wand so we can make that crucible, so we can make some straw golems and also make other items as well. So let's go ahead and just drop this stuff off in here for now, right? Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here really, really quickly. But yeah, let's go look for some nodes, which are really, really, really extremely hard to find. But basically, we're just going to wander the world, right? We're going to wander the world kind of like what we were doing in the last episode, but looking for nodes with this meter here. And let's go to somewhere we really haven't gone. You know what? What is that? Why is there what is that? What is that supposed to be? Oh, no, that's a giant. Isn't this like the giant flower biome or something? I thought that had to do with something with magic there. But let's go ahead and try to make it a land real quick and see if we can somehow find some nodes so we can start trapping them in. Which, yeah, I probably should have maybe done this off camera. But it's very hard to find. And I'm still not 100%. Oh, there's one right there. There it is. So that's basically what we have to look for. You see that right there? Those are the nodes, which then you hold down your right click and there we go. It's filling up the node. It's filling up the node with different magic, right? Oh, actually, let's do this as well. Oh, and there we go, and we get aspects like that as well. And there's one of each, so we can leave some in there. And if we leave the node, then later on, they'll start recharging, and that way we can then get more magic from them. So it's working. This is what we need to do. Go around looking for different nodes. So any shiny little orbs we're looking for. What the hell is that? Is that a meteor? Something happened here? Why are you on fire? Is there something why are you on fire? Oh, we got ourselves a meteor. You know what that means. It means we gotta eat. Let's go ahead and open this baby up if it's possible. Oh, it's one of the ones that have items in it. Nice. No, it's not what I was trying to do, I promise. Let's just grab all of this wonderful stuff here. Glowstone, and we're gonna check and see what's inside of this baby here in just a moment. Let me just go ahead and... I guess this must have felt, like, recently, huh? It looks that way. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's inside of here. We got ourselves some chocolate ice cream, which is always delicious. I don't understand why you just couldn't combine there. And we got ourselves a Freezerite helmet as well. Let's go ahead and just dump some of this stuff off here. But guys, we need to go ahead and fill up this wand here so we can continue with Thaumcraft, which it's actually taking up more... Not more time, but it's taking up, I guess, more time. It's taking up more to actually get into it than I expected, right? But once we do get into it, I'm sure having magical powers and doing all this cool stuff with the magic is going to be great. And maybe I'm doing things a bit wrong. I'm not really sure. But again, this is supposed to be water. Yeah, it is water. Okay. This is not the stuff I want to get into right now. Let's see if we can find any more of those orbs floating around, maybe. Oh, come on, please. Just give me another orb. What is this? Is this a bush? Can we do this? Oh, we just got some herb there. Okay, cool. Let's look around and see if we can find any more orbs anywhere. And I wonder if it's certain biomes that maybe, you know what? Maybe certain biomes have like a potential. Ooh. There's an orb right there, guys. You guys see that? There's an orb right there. Let's go ahead and do this. No? Thought there was an orb right there. Wasn't there? There is. There it is. It's sucking it in. Yes. Yes, there we go. We got another orb complete. Now, I wonder if I should just leave... Should I just leave this here? I wonder if I should just leave this here, maybe. Oh, that still has a whole bunch. Holy moly. But hey, we can't fill up any more. We need 2 more different magics here. The other 2 little ones. And then we can go back and hopefully maybe make some of this stuff here today. That's what we're going to try to do. And there's goggles that I want to make that we can learn. That will actually allow us to just, you know, we'll be able to see it without holding this meter with us. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, it's sludge. And there is nothing we can learn from that? What are you? Come here. Do you have any purpose, really? Nope, we can't learn anything off of that either. Okay, we got to keep looking just a little bit more for some more orbs. Oh, it's going to be nighttime. I have my sleeping bag. We should be safe. So we're going around looking for a little bit of more herbs here. High grass. No? Yes. There we go. Roses, already dealt with that. Hold on, maybe we can do something. Giant flower stem, giant red. There we go. Bam. Okay, so like I said, alright guys, sorry about that. For some reason the game crashed. I don't know what the hell caused it, but it crashed. I just slept, as you guys saw there, so we can go ahead and continue with this. I wonder why the hell it crashed. It was really freaking weird. But anyway, we're going to continue moving through here to see if we can find some more of those nodes like we were talking about. I wonder if you can like use this thing on monsters. Can you use this on monsters? Oh, I'm not learning anything. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna kill your ass. I'm gonna kill you. Stop attacking me. Just freaking die. I'm not even looking for, I don't even want to kill things right now. I don't want to kill anything. I'm just looking for orbs. So, and then can we learn anything off of that maybe? There we go. We learned some stuff. That's good. Ooh, look at that. Can we learn anything off a lucky block? Oh, yes! We learned off a lucky block, and now it's time to actually use the lucky block. And let's put this here just in case, you know, it puts me, like, drowning again. See what we get? We got a wolf. That's a named mob. Are you mine? Do I have a bone? I want a bone. It's lagging. Are you my friend? Hey, Roy. I guess not. Okay, that's all. Redstone. Ooh, no, it's redstone's already taken care of. That's all taken care of there. Bookshelves, all this good stuff has been all taken. Oh, let's see what's inside of there. Nothing. Nothing's inside of there. Okay, guys, let's look for some more of those nodes. So, and then we can. Oh, maybe over there. What the hell was that? There's another lucky block right over there as well. Nothing? Yeah, we're not learning anything from that. There's a lucky block right there, which is good. Another lucky block. Let's do this. Oh, shit. What the fuck is that? What is that? Guys. What the... Oh, my goodness. What the hell was that? That was crazy. What the... Oh my goodness. That was insane. Not so lucky, but we survived, which is good. Okay, oh, man. What are we looking for? Yes. Oh, we gotta check in here. Let's check in here, see if there's anything inside. Nope, nothing. Okay, we can leave. And I am leaving diamonds behind, I know. What we're looking for is... Yes, we are looking for nodes. Do we see any nodes, guys? Nope, none there. What the hell is that? That's a boss. That's a cobble golem. Time to leave. We're looking for nodes. That's our mission in this... don't lag. Don't die. Do we see any nodes? I need to finish filling in my wand. Just please. It's so hard to find. It's kind of dumb, to be honest. It's kind of dumb how hard it is to find these nodes around the world. What the hell just hit me? Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but like I said, there is, and I do want to try to make them here today if it's possible, is to make a the goggles, so and then we don't have to be holding this. We'll just have the goggles on our head at all times. And what the hell is that? Oh, that's okay. It's just a mob. I'm looking for these nodes, and I probably have already passed some. I probably have. Hold on, let's go to an opening. Maybe there's like a magic biome or something that has a whole bunch of these nodes somewhere. Guys, if you guys know how to collect nodes easier, if you guys have messed with this, please let me know down below. Yeah, please let me know down below. It would help us out a lot if I could just get this a bit quicker, right? I'm sure there's a way to like get them to like grow or something maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, nope, nothing there. I don't see any magic shining. Oh, there's one. Oh, but it's going to be the same one as before, isn't it? Nope, that's a different one. Okay, we got some terror. We got some fire. Let's go ahead and do that. You see how hard it is to see without the... Is it filling up? We have a completely filled wand, and I kind of want to... I should have freaking, like, put down... Mark them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this right now. What was this? I'm going to call this the fire node. I think it was fire. We got fire from that, right? I'm going to call that fire node. It's going to be under group as nodes. There we go, and then we'll mark that there, and then when I want to go look up for nodes, I can just, you know, go back to that area and find them. I should have marked the rest of them. I'm such a noob. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and go back home now. The reason we're going back home is now we're going to try to make some things like that cauldron, for example, right? Or not cauldron, the crucible, which requires a cauldron. We can go ahead and just place, actually... we can dump this in there. That can go in there. That can be placed. Okay, let's just put all this stuff in there for now. Yeah. All right, so now what we can do is just grab this, right? If I got this done properly, then... No, it's not. What the hell? I thought we'd have to... Does it have to be inside of a... You know what? Maybe I should have just read the damn book and we would have been able to do this. Maybe I could have avoided this the whole time, right? Maybe I could have avoided this the whole freaking time. I thought, what's the recipe? It's supposed to be, does it have to be under, oh, you might actually have to make that freaking thing. Oh, goodness. Important tool that allows, okay. How the hell do you make it? Okay. Compound, all right, cool. I thought it was just, am I doing something wrong? You can empty a crucible by right-clicking it. Okay, that's great, but how the hell do you make it? I thought you were just to throw it on the ground. Oh, you know what? It's not throwing it on the freaking ground. It's placing it. Uh-oh, hold on. It's placing it like we did with the bookshelf, right? Let's just place this here for now and see if I'm doing this properly. Hold on, time out. Then we grab our magic wand. Maybe I messed up already. There we freaking go. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I messed up here. I definitely messed up here. We probably could have had this done already and it wasn't required to use any type of magic at all. Oh my goodness, I'm a noob. I know I'm going to hear it down below. I know it. Alright, but anyway, we got magic because of this. I want to learn how to make these goggles. We have the research stuff to learn, so let's go ahead and learn how to make these goggles. If we go ahead and click on that, it's going to show us what we need. As we can see right here, it's going to require different magic or different aspects, and it's going to require a magic wand, and we have to build this inside of this thingamajig right here. So, the arcane table. So what we're going to do is this. To make that, it requires us to have a little bit of leather, right? It's going to take a little bit of leather. We're going to go ahead and open up this as well, and we can even go to Thaumcraft and get this up and running here. So we're going to need leather. It was 2 pieces of gold, if I'm not mistaken, so let's go ahead and just grab 2 pieces of gold. There we go. And then we're also going to need a couple of these. We're going to need 2 of those, so let's go ahead and make 2 of these, right? Oh, actually, I probably only needed 1, because if we get the goggles, we no longer need anything else ever again, I don't think. We'll have to see. So, now, let's see. So, we grab this, put this in the arcane bench, use some magic to get... Alright. How was this? It was like this and like this to make these goggles. Then it was 2 pieces of gold, and then it was leather all up in this area just like so. We have the magic, and then we have to grab our wand that has magic in it, as we can see there. It has the V that is required, the magic, to make the goggles. See, without that wand there, we can't make we can't do that. Right? I just lagged there yet again. And now we can go ahead and get these goggles. And if we use the goggles as well, it's going to give us V discount every time we make something, which is freaking amazing. So now we can actually put these on. And these are what I was talking about. Now we can go around. I think we still need this, right? Do we have to shift click or something? We should be able now to, yeah, we just leave those on. I think we didn't even enchant these, but we can go around and we'll actually see the orbs without having to use the meter at any time. Like, we should be able to see it, and I think it was around, let's just see if we can see an orb really, really quickly, guys. I want to get into some other stuff here, but I think it was, nope, there's one right there. There we go. So, there's a node right there. Damn. And so let's go ahead and actually just place that under node, right? We're going to call this, oh, actually, first off, can I shift click? No, I actually need to pop this out to see it still, right? No, it's not. Oh, you know what? Maybe because of the goggles. Let's take the goggles off and then do. Oh, no, I wasn't close enough. I wasn't close enough to that. Let's remove this and go close to that. Can I shift click? Nope, I can't shift click. Okay, so I still need this to get the aspects from different items, right? There we go, to get that different items and to see what's actually inside of the node. But with the goggles, we can see the node and then fill up our wand pretty easily, you know, without using the meter. So we still need the, there we go, and then we just do this, and if I could only stand properly, right? Can we get a bit closer? I need some blocks here. Damn it, I'm having such a hard-ass time here. Actually, what am I doing? I can fly. Let me just fly. There we go. Just fly right over here. Dude, I'm being such a noob today. It's unbelievable. All right, let's go like this, and we'll do this, and then we can go ahead and suck up that energy from the wand until it's filled. So there we go. But as you guys can see, just making those goggles wasted so much of our wand. It's crazy. Like, it's pretty low already, but we can make better wands. If I'm not mistaken, we can make better wands as well. See what I'm saying? Yeah, look at that wand. How the hell do you make that? That looks awesome. I don't know how you make these, right? What's the recipe for those things? Can we see the recipe for these? Maybe we have to unlock them or something. You know? I don't know how you make these, but we're going to have to make bigger and better wands, basically, as we proceed to work with Thaumcraft. But we got the basic stuff going. We have our goggles now that we can see nodes as we go around through the world. And it's going to also reduce, while we're wearing the gear, it's also going to reduce V that costs to make things. So, that being said, we can now go ahead and maybe, I wonder what this does. Should we just learn all of this stuff? I don't want to learn things that, needful, let's just, I don't know what this does. Okay, I guess that's good stuff to know, huh? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what any of this stuff really does, to be honest, but I'm sure we will learn everything. Oh, we can actually enchant fabric. We should probably learn how to do that. And it requires V again, and you can enchant the fabric, and it makes enchanted fabric. Okay, that's pretty cool to know, and I'm assuming that we should probably learn this as well, because it's going to kill, yeah, what the hell does this thing do? It's a device that is capable of detecting, okay, alright, here's notes and we'll retrieve, okay. You tune in. See, I probably just learned something that I could have avoided learning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know really what I need to learn and what I don't need to learn. What I do know that I need is this. I definitely need to start working on the golems. So, and then we can get this going. So what we're going to do, actually, I think in the next episode, guys, we will be ready to start. Actually, I'm going to unlock more golems. Can I unlock more golems? This is going to take, oh, we're out of that stuff. And we're out of, yes. So, in the next episode, we will start making different golems and seeing what that's all about. Hopefully, I'm not too noobish, and we're getting pretty good. We're getting things done. We're learning how to do this. If you guys, of course, know anything that can help me out using this mod, that would be great. Let me know down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.